Right, so in today's video we're going to be talking about CBD oil. It comes in this little bottle, it's a 10 ml bottle. Now I'm going to be talking about the oil and not some of the other ways it comes in, like the gummies, the capsules and stuff like that. Because obviously the oil is the pure stuff, it's not mixed with anything. What you do, drip it under your tongue, hold it there for a minute so the body absorbs it. Some people say it's foul tasting. I don't actually mind it too much, so it isn't too bad. Give you a bit of background on me. I have fibromyalgia and ME, so I have extreme pain and get extremely tired. With that comes anxiety, depression, all sorts of things like that. I will do some more clips on CBD oil because there's such a wide range of things to cover, but just for today I'll go over the fibro side and the anxiety side. Now, I've taken it before this clip to help with my anxiety. Pure fact that I am now making this clip shows to me that it is working to a level where it's helping calm my anxiety. My son also takes it for anxiety. He's on a 10%, and when he feels a bit anxious, a bit stressed, or things start overwhelming him a bit, he'll take a couple of drops, and sort of like 10-15 minutes later he'll start feeling fine. So from my own personal experience and from a close family member, I know that it works for anxiety. Now there's different levels that the oil comes in. As I say, my son was on, or he's on, a 10%. I started on a 20%, but that wasn't quite working with the fibro pain enough, so I went up to a 30%. Now, when I first started taking it, one of the biggest things I did notice was my mood instantly lifted. And I'm talking about within half hour of having the drops, of putting them under my tongue, I started feeling much better, more stable in myself. I wouldn't say that all the bad thoughts, all the horrible things and everything disappeared, but I was in a much better place to be able to cope with it, to deal with it, and to process those thoughts. So that's the biggest thing for me, that instantly I could deal with things a lot better. A lot of my medication, I haven't actually removed any of my medication yet, but I try and keep my medication down to a level where I can function. So I'm not on a level of medication where it completely solves everything, which I've never actually found, but I'm on a level where if we try and take the medication down, it ends up having a negative effect. I end up not being able to move, far too much pain and stuff. With the oil, I'm not saying again it's completely removed the pain, it hasn't, but it makes my day a lot more functional. Now, I'm a wheelchair user. My lower back absolutely kills me. I get numbness down my legs and stuff, and my right leg's just started joining in with a bit of sciatica, which is now dulling off a bit, but it's now ended up with a numbness down the back of the leg. As for the pain levels, it's helping. It's making my day much more manageable. Not only is the pain much more manageable, but also I'm in a better place in my own head. Now, I'm not saying it's going to have this effect for everybody, because it's not. This is my own personal experience, but you'll never know unless you try. Now, what I'll do is I'm trying to keep this clip nice and short, so I'll put a link in the description of the group I'm a member of. If you message the lady that's the owner of the group, she's the one that will be able to invite you into the group, because it's a private group, and if you talk to her, she'll be able to give you an idea of what strength and be able to give you much more information straight off. Now, as I said, I will cover more stuff later on in other videos because it is such a wide range of stuff, but it is completely legal. You can take this, drive, work and everything else. It's classed as a food supplement, so it is completely legal. It does not get you high in any way, so anybody thinking that they're going to get a high from it, they're wrong. It's not going to do anything like that at all. Now, for me, as I say, it doesn't completely cure my pain. It makes my day much more livable. I have heard about people on a lower dose or the same dose where it's had a bigger effect. So everybody is completely individual in what it's going to have. Everybody's going to have a completely different experience. So join the group and find out what oil to start with. It could be posted out, or you'll be able to arrange to collect it depending where you live. Join the group, speak to the lady that owns the group. She's absolutely great, got a wealth of knowledge. She'll be able to help you from word go. She'll be able to give you an idea of what strength you should be on, so you can purchase that strength, you can try it, you can see how things go, and then you can take it from there. Everybody is going to be different. I can't guarantee what you'll get. As for how long a bottle will last, because I've been asked this a few times, it will last a different amount of time for different people because it depends how much you're having. Now for me, I'm having 2 drops in the morning, 2 drops late afternoon, and 2 drops just before bed. It helps me sleep as well. It relaxes me. I'm able to sleep because one of the things with fibro is the lack of sleep as well. It does actually help massively with my sleep. So taking it just before bedtime really, really helps me. But again, can't guarantee it's going to work for everybody, but a lot of people do say the same as me. But it's one of those things, you're going to have to try it. The bottle itself is a 10ml bottle. So depending how many drops is going to depend on how long it lasts the individual person that's taking it. But for me, it's well worth the money, it's well worth the investment because of what I get out of it. Yes, it's not cheap, but through this group, it will be so much more cheaper than what you'll get online or in the shops. Reason being, this lady doesn't have the overheads that shops have. So when she gets it in, she can charge a much more realistic price for those people that can't afford the higher price stuff. It's exactly the same quality. In fact, I've done a lot of research on this particular brand, and it is a really, really good source. If you speak to the lady of the group, she can get you different reports. Just ask her what reports you want, and she'll be able to get them to you, forward them on to you, so you know that it's a good source where it's coming from. Right, so for this video clip, I will leave it here. I will do some more on CBD oil, the effects of it for anxiety, sleep, fibro, other areas. I'll go a bit more into the CBD oil as well and sort of like cover some of that so people have a better understanding of it, because there is a big misconception over there. One thing I will ask is if you could subscribe to my channel, on the bell and click the all, then that way whenever I upload a new video you'll get told about it. For now, I shall leave you all to it. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a good day, and good luck to those of you that are going to try it.